Hello. Good morning. It's 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Mrs. Green Thumb. And how the heck is everybody out there? This is part of my series. Is you will find it in the front page of my channel. And this is the next. It's a series of how to collect seeds. This is my sixth, number six. I will change the title up there to number six. But anyways, they're all the live streams that I've been doing. I label them to say seeds, and this one's to do with where to find the hollyhock seeds. And I'm excited to be here, and happy Saturday to everybody. I know it takes a little while to get this out to YouTube, so won't normally start this for about 15 minutes to make sure all my friends get the sign that I'm on and come and visit. Again, happy Saturday to you all, and I'm here. Got all my little goodies ready to show you. I went to the garden today. I went about 10 minutes ago to pull all this stuff out to show you. Now, some of the stuff is a little wet because it did pour, and it looks like it's going to rain again for this is going on 3 days. So technically, you should pull them out when they're really dry, not like I'm doing. But I just want to show you it's the time to get them. And hi, Short Bus. Hello. I'm great. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I hope you're well. Thanks for the thumbs up if you just gave it to me. So I'm going to get this party started in about and see what I'm doing. They're welcome to come. Thank you. Oh, David, you gave me number 2? I did. No, I fixed it all. Didn't you get the message? Second live was still, yeah. Bye. Hey, David Rice, how are you doing? How thou might be. I am good, thank you. Thanks, guys, for joining me. Yeah, I am awesome. I hope you are too, and thank you very much. You're my sweetie. I did. Yeah, David, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That was very thoughtful of you. I got a phone call from somebody too. They called me at home to tell me it was running, but you're the first message I saw. So I got it fixed. Good morning, Mike. I fixed it after you did. I shut everything down, and I appreciate that. And I got rid of it because it shouldn't be connected to this channel. So I went into it, fixed it, got rid of it. And thank you. So anytime that happens, please warn me. I appreciate that. I did, David. I really appreciate you looking out for me. And you can continue looking out for me when you know that something's going on and it doesn't feel right and you're helping me. You know, I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I do. Thanks, guys. 6 people in, 3 thumbs up. Happy Saturday to you all. Like I said, I just went in the garden about 10 minutes ago and picked this fresh. The stuff is still a little bit wet, so I can't do anything about it, but you'll still see the seeds where I'm getting them from, and kind of took the best part so I could show you what you're looking for when you come to get the seeds for these. As you can see, they're right here. These ones have been dried up, and they're right here. That's what they look like, the seeds for hollyhock. And then I wait, and they take a while. Like these ones are going to take a while to dry. So I at least dry seed from a week to several weeks, depending on, you got to make sure they're totally dry. If you go and bag them, they're going to go moldy and they're going to get wrecked. So see, if you notice, these were bagged on April 2nd. That's another thing is you're going to, throughout the whole fall, spring, fall, you'll be able to keep picking them. You can pick them throughout. You're not going to get them all ready because hollyhock grow from the bottom up. So they start flowering from the bottom, and then they'll die off and form the pods, and then they go up and they have new flowers, and it's just a long flower. And I will be putting a thumbnail what it looks like on the front after I'm done this live stream. It was, wait a minute, I was on it, and Passion Misha was on it. They talk about, oh, okay, that's who was on it. I could see numbers on it, but it was the wrong live stream. Yeah. Yeah, it was on a long. I did tell you guys that. Can you tell everybody this is the live stream? The other one's not the right live stream. But thank you, anyways. Thanks very much. So we're gonna hang here for a little bit because it's only been 4, and I know it takes up to at least 10 minutes to get out to YouTube. This stuff. I even put an advance warning. I'm gonna try to do that. Put one on the front of my channel on the community tab to say I'm coming on. Some people don't get the warning, and some people get the community tab warning. So you guys are all saying hi to each other anyways. You can all talk to each other for a little bit until I get started. Looks like it might, well, it's hard to tell. It looks like it might rain. Not sure yet. Not sure if it's going to rain or not. Ooh, still itchy though. Still itchy a little bit. I was scratching yesterday. I was trying to stop myself, and I'm a little bit itchy today. And it's going on almost 3 weeks that I started this with this poison ivy. Ignore green thumb. Talk to each other. Eggs are on the car. Are you cooking the eggs on the car? Mm. It grows in your stomach. That's what I used to tell people. If you eat a seed, it's going to grow in your belly, and you can have a plant inside your stomach, David. I think nothing, because you know how many seeds you eat. You eat pumpkin seeds. You eat sunflower seeds. Nothing's going to happen. But don't eat the wrong seed because you can get sick. But you do. I got a whole bag. I bought them for my trip. And I'll show that. I bought a big bag of sunflower seeds, but they were already taken out of the seed. I kind of like the ones with the seeds, but my husband doesn't like them. So I bought a bag of sunflower seeds. I just got little peanuts and different snacks that are, I guess, somewhat healthy for the trip. The little girl approached the pregnant woman, pointed at her belly, and said, "I know what you've been doing." Ah, David, leave it to you to find those silly jokes. Wouldn't want it to be boring in here. So, what do you guys have to do today after I'm done getting into this? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? A blonde gay bird, she says, is it a minion? Oh my goodness, Dave. David's on a roll to be funny. David. Thank you guys. It says 6 people here, 3 thumbs up. Thank you. You're definitely on a roll there, David. You guys are too funny. Mike, what do you got to do today? Are you making your breakfast and coffee right now? And I hope you guys can't hear the TV. Guys, if any point in time you hear the TV, please tell me any of my live streams so that I can lower it. You can hear it better. And I won't have an issue with YouTube over any kind of sounds in the background on the TV. You got me started. Oh, it's okay. Welcome. Thank you there, David. I'll read that since I have nothing. Welcome to my friend Mrs. Green Thumb YouTube channel. Please to do a like and subscribe and hit the bell for more vlogs and live streams. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up for Mrs. Green Thumb. Thank you, David. Yeah, and it's do, not that I want to correct your spelling, but it's please do. But I appreciate that. It's very nice of you. David's my friend. I know I trust David. David looks up for me. So, David 2010, you are definitely my buddy. I think Mike's here, but he left the building. I think Mike left the building. He's gonna come back because he can hear me. He'll come back and say something after. He probably snuck away to do coffee or whatever. Water the plants. Likes to water the plants a lot. Right, Mike? Short Bus, what have you been up to? Sounds like he's been working on his channel and videos and stuff like that. I sent likes, but my jokes might get me barred. See? He goes, yes. I know, Mike. He's either watering the plants or he sneaks off as he gets quiet. He's watering the plants or he's making coffee or doing something. Yeah, I knew it. Well, I got to get that patty pan squash done. I looked in the garden today when I was pulling these seeds out. Oh my God, Mike and all of you, I have so many patty pan squash. Ugh, I got to start giving them away. There's so many in there. And I don't want to waste them. So I'll keep so many for seeds. And I got 2 sitting on my table outside. I'm trying to dry up and bring in, and it's just a mess to try to videotape it, to clean it. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to give it a try either tomorrow or the next day because I have 2 seeds before I go away and that and get all ready. I have 2 more seeds to show you. I call it working in the background. Yeah, I do that too. I hear you. People are disappearing. Oh, well. Hopefully, anyways, if people aren't here, they can always rewatch the live stream and leave a comment. I appreciate that. I've noticed that Will did that for me and somebody else did that for me. I saw it. They came back and was watching a live stream and left a comment on it. You only need 1 for seeds because there are so many. Yeah, I would think that. Well, I would pack them though, Mike. You could give them away though. That's what I do. You don't have to take that many if you don't want them, and they will. There's a chance some of them will reseed themselves when they fall off the plant. But I have enough to give away and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing. So you could take them and give them away. But if you don't want that many, yeah, just take 1 for the following year. That's true. Because look at all. There's a lot in here, but not. Remember though, Mike. Not all of these. Just because there's a lot here, that doesn't mean you're going to get that many plants. That doesn't mean I could put all these in and maybe get 1 germinated, which I've done. Some seeds will only give you a few out of this many. You'll only get a couple plants. So it's up to you how many you want to plant and germinate because they will not all germinate. It looks like a lot of seeds. I could put a whole, like 100 seeds and I would hardly get any of them. So, but you know that already. Good morning, Kathleen. Hi there. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Well, I'll get down to that minute and then I'll kind of get more into the details of what things look like. And like I said, I can't show you a picture, but the thumbnail will be on the picture what the flowers look like. As soon as I get off of here, then I go and make up a thumbnail for this live stream to show you what the actually plant looks like on it. They're really pretty plants. I showed them before. They're in front of my gourds. I had 2 of them. I have actually more than 2, but 2 down there. Well, maybe I got 4 down there. But anyways, they're growing in front of my gourds before the gourds got really big. You know, over swamped my hollyhocks. They're sitting right in front of them. This is a time where I wish I could bring up pictures, but because it's a live cam, I can't do that. Oh yeah, do you? I have the seeds of the black hollyhock, but they only last for so long. They'll only germinate for so long. And another thing that I will definitely point out to Kathleen's way, if there's any of these seeds that have GMO on it, they're not going to reseed. These plants came from seeds for me. So I know the seeds worked because they grew. So these are seeds given to me. These are going to become my seeds, and they work. So I don't have to worry about GMO. But GMO on things, if they're on a plant and you're trying to get seeds from and they don't grow, that's a good reason why. One of the reasons, probably there's several, but one of the reasons why you're not going to get seeds that are going to germinate. All right, I'm going to get cracking into this. This is the bud of what it looks like. Okay, it looks like that, and it comes up in a long plant, and there'll be buds along all the sides, and the flowers will come out like this. This is starting to die off. I have a next stage. Here it's dying off even more, but the water got to it. So this flower will start to die off like this, and it'll come off. It'll be totally off, and it'll look like this. So the flower comes up here like this one here. You'll see the flower. That's the pod right underneath it. Right there's the pod. The flower will come up, open up, gets germinated. If it doesn't, then you're not going to get seeds, but it gets up, germinates. Then it'll come and it'll start to die off. And unfortunately, these are wet because of the rain I've been having, but it's the best I could do. This will all fall off. This plant, the flower will fall off, and the pod will look like this. Right, like that. And after the pod goes in, you keep getting it dried out. Unfortunately, they're not that dry because of water, but I will be able to show you when I open them up. All right, so I'm going to push to the side, and I'll leave it like in stages. That's what it's going to look like first. Let's see if I can put this all on camera. Right there. Kind of dries up. And there's the pod underneath it. Right, the next stage is going to kind of dry up like that. When it's really dried up, and don't take it like I did wet, but it's the only way I could show you because here's another one at that stage. And these are really wet, but the seeds were ready. And so I can open these up and show you. They're around the sides of these in these pods. See? They'll all stick together. And it's really, really wet right now. So I'm going to let it sit on the plate, and they will have to dry out way longer than the ones I had because I took them when they were dry. Wish it sadly and well. Wish is really sad and well. I start opening them up, and you can see them inside here. So it's inside of this little pod when they get really, really dry. If they're not ready and dried, you're going to get no seeds. And they also have to be pollinated because I have seeds that don't get anything because of that. So you can see them all. Separate the cookie part over here. And it is sad that they put that GMO on it. So if you're looking for seeds, don't get GMO. That's why a lot of seeds will say no GMO on it now, and that's what you want, really. I always tell you what kind of seeds I like. I like heirloom, organic, obviously GMO-free seeds. Yeah. I don't know. I know that I took seeds from something, Mike. I don't know where they came from flowers. And some of them, all the ones I do now are good. But the portulaca, I'm going to show you where the seeds come from, maybe tomorrow. And I'm telling you, as long as the flowers are enough, they, here's another one here. And I'll do more as I go. But yeah, which no GMO. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not going to say you're wrong, Mike. I don't know. I don't know if that. I just know that when I took seeds from flowers, and they don't grow, it tells me there's something wrong. I don't. I assumed it was maybe GMO. I don't know. I'm not sure if it is, but the seeds from things like that, I don't know. That's what we came up with, and I was talking to Kathleen because I said I don't know why it's not growing. Normally it does for me. So So you're gonna let these dry. Like I'm telling you, some of my seeds I dry. You could dry up to a month. You got to let them really, really dry good. I didn't count the days on these ones here. These are dry right here. They kind of shrink down a little too if you look at the difference of them. If I take this one here, these, and put one in between, they shrink down and they're hard. They're a lot harder. And this right now is way too wet for my liking. I'm gonna have to dry up. So Kathleen, don't you get any of these seeds? I'll be sending you a pack of seeds. I'll be sending you different seeds like I told you I would. You and Soto, I thank you. You gave me mailing money for that, and I promised to send you some seeds at the end. Probably in October, I'll send you them out. So don't buy these. Anything I got, whatever I've been kind of stashing here, you're gonna get some. Hey, Jillian. Good morning. Thank you. So I can still flip through some more. I love this. I like this flower, honestly. And I'm going to tell you, I show you how to grow it. But this flower will take you about 2 years. If you were lucky, it might grow on your first year. But it took me 2 years to start getting the blooms from this. Just telling you, it takes a little bit. And once you get it, I'm very happy with them. I think the plants are great. I moved this to my bowl. It's got to dry out really good, and then there's still some together. I'll separate. They kind of go in a circle. You see it. Yeah, that's what Mike was saying. You don't have to collect all the seeds if you don't want to. And that's very true. However, remember that not every seed's going to germinate for you. You could put 20 seeds and you might get one plant. It depends on the germination rate of what you're growing. How many, like when I do lettuce seeds, you saw the plants. I get plants, but I do put a lot of lettuce seeds in there. I put a whole bunch and I only get so many plants. So um, to me, it's better to save more that way. Hey, Passion, how's it going, honey? And then go pick through your seeds like I've been showing you. Be picky. You got like right here, this one here, over here. I'm gonna get rid of this. This is garbage, really. Anything that's deformed or not good, go and pick through your seeds. Pick the biggest, the nicest ones, and get rid of the other ones because you got so many seeds. Be picky with them. Like I'll go through this again. I don't like these two seeds, and I'll get rid of them. I do go through that. I make sure that they're nice looking seeds because I have a choice. If they're too small, I won't keep them like that. Yeah, it's hard to order them. Yeah, that's why whatever I got. Um, all right, let me get these out. Well, here I almost dropped out here. Get these out there. Now this would be crispy. Like this is soft because it's been raining for 2 days. And the only way I could show you now is I had to show you them wet. Do not, if you don't have to pick them wet, don't pick your seeds wet like this. Just wait till they're dried and they'll be crispy, and then just come out and then just separate all the pod stuff. The stuff I don't know what I would call the extra stuff, but there's a lot of extra stuff in here you don't need. See, now this one might not have any. Let's see how seeds are. Yeah, see? Let me show you closer. This might not be ready. They're right in a circle like that. Hey, studio. There we go. This is really wet. So I'm getting like mushy stuff to it. Ugh. Darling. Darling. There's another one. Let's see. See, sometimes I don't have any. So good. Oops. These have some. Yep, these are good. Takes a while. They're going to be wet, but it rained though. Yeah, it takes a while. I would, you know what? It doesn't hurt to let it dry out. You just sit it in a plate, let it dry out and spread out. You want it dried really good. Seriously, I would say normally try to leave it for a week. I mean, a few days could dry some of the seeds out, but leave it for a week. And these ones I left longer. I got one more to do. I got more outside, but this is enough to show you anyways. See, this one doesn't have any. Sometimes they don't have any seeds at all. Right there. It wasn't ready and not pollinated. None. And then I'm just gonna, flex through it. What I did. Ooh, get back over here. Through all the garbage. Pick the best seeds. I do a double check. And there's little bugs here. Of course there is. I have lived with bugs. Um. So see the difference. I'm gonna get rid of these little stupid little bugs. You can see the difference. I'm gonna put my hands up. But see, I picked through these a couple times, and these are nice sized seeds. Oh, that's no good. I don't want that one. But look at, they're all nice and dry. And then I bag them right here and label and date them right there. Hello. Happy Saturday. Are you interested in any seeds? Kathleen said. Oh, I'm getting itchy again. I think he has some though. He has some black hollyhock, he told me. Kathleen wants to know if you're interested in any seeds. No, Mike. Kathleen asked Mike if he was interested in seeds. Or I think she said that. Wait a minute. Mike, are you interested in some? Oh, maybe money. Yeah, maybe it isn't seeds. Maybe it's money. You're right. Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe they're teasing each other. They like to joke with each other. Yeah, I don't think at this point this one's ready. This is definitely not ready, but I could. But this one, let's see if it's ready. Open it up. Is there any seed? Nope, this doesn't have any seeds either. Look, see, it didn't get pollinated. There's nothing there. This one. These ones are definitely not ready. I'm just going to put them in the compost bin. That's definitely too green. You got to be brown. I keep on doing that, but these are really, really wet. This is going to take a while to dry. They're so wet, and there's mushy stuff in between them that I have to get them off, clean them off. Well, I hope this is helpful to everybody. Because I find it's cool. I like to know where the seeds come from. These are too little already. Well, that's okay. That's all right, Kathleen. That's a long leg, though. 10 minutes. Wow. And thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate that on this Saturday morning. I know tomorrow's Sunday. I don't know who'll be here, but I'm gonna do because only have so many days to do these videos. And like I said, you can always rewatch them. They're on the front now. Um, I'm gonna do either the portulaca. If the flowers are dry enough, I'll show you where the portulaca seeds are. And I still want to do a video or live stream on my potty pan squash. It's just crazy how many I got out there. Hey, Cliff. I'm picking I like to know too. You picking this? No, not well. There is little bugs in here though too. The the gnats you're talking about. I'm picking gnats again. Hey, Cliff. Good morning. Happy Saturday to you all. Is it knits? Knits? I don't know what knits is. That's actually a good one. I just threw in a. Well, it's not a good one. Maybe not. I got so many to, like I said, to pick through. So, and some of these are stuck together because they're still too wet. You'll find that that's why I keep doing this, because you'll find a couple. They'll separate as you do this. As it dries out, and you keep twisting it within your fingers, they'll drop and they'll separate eventually. Because you might like this one might have two right here, which it's I'm okay with. It'll just have two plants. It germinates. See, I do the best of separating them. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Morning, Paul. Your first coffee? Yeah. Actually, I'm on my first coffee too. I always do that. I like kind of have a little bit of cereal. I wasn't. I was terrible. I was never eating breakfast, and I thought it'd be better for me to start eating breakfast. So I start a little bit, like a half a bowl of cereal, because I'm not a morning person to eat, but I make myself eat now. A little half a bowl of cereal and a cup of coffee, and then I say, okay, it's time to do my live stream, and then I come on. Actually, I went to the garden, picked this stuff up, and then I go on, and I'm going to do that tomorrow. I want to do portulacas to show you the seeds and how tiny they are, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to do something with patty pan squash, and I think there was one more thing I wanted to show you, something to do with tomatoes. I mean, some of the seeds you're going to know where to find, but the tomato one, I want to show you what I actually do with it after to dry them out and everything is what I wanted to add to that with the tomatoes, because I do something with them that I don't know if everybody does, but I think to me it's good the way that I do it to clean the seeds off before I pack them and let them dry. So I'm gonna get them out before I leave, get all these seeds out because it's the time. It's the time to show you where the seeds are right now. And I might have other seeds later. I got to think of it when it comes in the fall. They're just not here yet. Oh, I don't think I've ever showed you um, radishes. I'm going to show you that one too, but not now. When I get back, if they're ready, I collected radish seeds too. But I think that one's going to be a little tricky because you got to wait till they're big enough. There you go. I'm doing a good job picking through this, getting rid of all the ugly ones. And then I just have to wait till it all dries up really good. And I'll pick through them again. See, this one was dated a long time ago. This belongs to the bag that I'm filling up right now. And these can go in this bag right now when I'm done talking to you guys, and let this dry up for so many, like I said, I at least a week, at least. These are really wet seeds. So what do you guys got planned for today? Anything special? You guys doing anything? That's a nice one here too. Well, I have the stages right here. Okay. I'm gonna put it on the camera so everybody could see it. And then you want to find out, just go rewatch it. The beginning of this. Yeah, absolutely, Mike. Absolutely. Yeah, you do have a delay. But 100% what Mike said. I did say that earlier. Yes, you are only doing this for the chat, but better to wait for the pods to dry out before you pull the seeds. Absolutely. They should be like crispy. These are too soft right here. They should be like dry and crispy. And get them before, because if you get them too late, and if they're open kind of like this, that means the seeds are released and they're gone. So you got to get them in the stage before they open up and release too, because they will look like they'll open up and you'll see the seeds will be gone. So you got between not too green, brown, really crispy, and before they open up. That's the stage kind of what they go into to get the seeds. Absolutely. Stress that out. Don't do what I just did. Like, I'm only doing it for a live stream. I would have waited till they were drier for sure. That is absolutely correct. Yeah, no problem. It's okay. I'm probably going to be, I just wanted to come here for like an hour. An hour is good. It's fine. Um, as long as I get all my points across, if there's any questions, then adios, and I shall see you tomorrow, guys, with another one, another video on the next set of seeds. Like I said, I haven't decided whether it's going to be portulaca. I have portulaca. I have, and I want to do the patty pan squash too. And I'll show you. I'm going to show you right live how big the squash is. Yeah, until this year, I did not realize how important it is to save and collect seeds. It's very important. Very true, Kathleen. I mean, we're talking about everything and food and all that stuff, especially food seeds. That's kind of what's important, the food part of it. But I've been collecting seeds now for maybe 3 years. Uh, well, actually even longer than that. I can tell you I was looking for seeds even before I started my YouTube channel. So I would say, yeah, I was always curious about where the seeds came from, and that was, like I said, this YouTube channel's over 2 years, going on 3. And before that, I was like curious to see where the seeds came from, and I would collect the seeds. I was always curious with that for over 3 years and more. So I found it always kind of fascinating, and I just want to share what I know, because I think it's kind of cool, and I think it'll come in handy for you guys to know. So there's one seed I could not show you guys because it's too late and I already collected them from Brussels sprouts, but I have a whole bunch of them. Oh, you're cleaning and rearranging closet plate. Fantastic, Kathleen. Fantastic. So after I get these live streams done with the seeds, I won't be doing seeds until I get back, but I will be throwing out live streams of traveling, and hopefully I can chat with you later. But if I can't do any live streams, the only thing I can connect with you through my videos. So I will be trying to put some videos out there and probably saying hello to you. I will not. I'm going to do it a little differently. My husband's going to narrate them, so I think that might be cool. You have to tell me your thoughts on it. but we're gonna try to do it a little differently, the travel videos, so he can kind of narrate over top of the video and tell you what he thought and different things. And I thought he could do that because he's got definitely the travel bug is in him more than me. But I like travel, but he's definitely number one over it. So I think he's going to enjoy narrating the videos we do. Like I'm going to film them and what I like, and then he's going to talk over top of them and narrate them. I like your accent. Do you? Well, thank you, David. I don't know if I have a great accent, but it's like Canadians and Americans in certain areas, we both sound alike. You would never know that I was Canadian or at all. Oh, that's going to be cool. I'll have to give you a call on Facebook, and you have to show me. I'm going to call you, Kathleen, and you can show me the house after. When do you think you're going to be? Are you doing the whole house? You're painting the whole house of it, Kathleen? And I know that I'll wait for a couple minutes before you answer because Kathleen has a delay with her internet. It's really bad. So if you guys ever ask her a question, the answer might come about 10 minutes later because she can't help it. But yeah, so I like to know, are you painting the whole house? And I will definitely get a hold of you on Facebook to show me the house, what it looks like, Kathleen. I'm excited. I like the house. You have a very nice house you're in. It's an older type style house, but I like it. And you can do, I actually, in some ways, like the older houses because you can update them. You can either keep the original style in the house or you can make it more modern. The choice is yours. A newer one is set, the plans are set, you're done. And I like new house. My house is not considered new anymore. It's like 26 years old, but the thing was, it was fun doing it. But to get an older house, I've also done that too. Oh, I can't wait to see it. I have my older house before this one was old. Oh my God, it was done in, let me see how old it was. Because they moved the house. My house was 1900s, early 1900s, I think, or 18. It's between 1890s. So it was a really older house. And I had redone all the wood. I loved all the original stuff in it. So all the baseboards, everything, the doors. I got tendonitis from it because I sanded every single old fashioned door. We cleaned up the old handles. So we did every room that had the old doors. We did every faceboard, all the whole house. We did all the stairway. We sanded, hand sanded it, used a sander, restained it, put a little bit of carpet in the center of the steps, and made it look totally modern but old fashioned, like keeping its original style. So it was a lot of fun. So I can't wait to see it, Kathleen. That should be really interesting to see. Really interesting. What colors did you pick for your house? So when I get off here, like I said, I'll be somewhere around 11 o'clock. I'll be on tomorrow. Um, Earlier, later, somewhere. I'll leave. I'll put in the my community tab when I'm coming on. I kind of give you a warning and then I come on. So tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow I'm either going to do patty pan squash or I'm going to do portulacas. I'm just basing it on if the flowers are dry. They have to be dry for me to show you because they're really tiny seeds. And David, I'm sure if I'm just rereading what you put here, David. I like your accent. I'm sure I'd like your accent too. It's one of my favorite accents is the Australian accent. I like them. I like a nice Australian accent. I can't even do it. I can do a little bit of British, but Australian's really uh, I can't do it. It's just hard for me to do that accent. And I know they don't say the Barbie, but put your shrimp on the Barbie is always said, but I don't think most of them do that. It's the same as everybody thinks Canadians say a lot. We do a little bit, but an about, I don't know about the about, but the a. So it sounds like, see, in front of this computer, the sound comes in quite nicely and you can hear me, correct? You guys can all hear me nicely on this computer. And I've been working, I have to get the other one fixed so that you'll hear me when I do some other live streams and on the other channel when I do the cooking. You can hear me? Yeah, my sound is good. That's great. See, this is the same computer. Same computer that I did the cooking on, and because it was faced sideways, you can't hear me. So I don't know what to say on this. This mic has to be like right on, and if it's not, it doesn't work. The other one, I get a little bit of a leeway, and I think you can hear me better because I used to do all that stuff, and I wasn't talking directly in the camera, and you could hear me fine. I will have to work on that, like in the fall. I'm going to try to make sure the sounds are better for you guys. I know how it works now. I got to figure out how to do it to the if I put my computer to the side, how it's going to work. So I'm just hanging in there. I think, yeah, I'm hanging in there for about an hour, guys. So we got about 9 minutes. I don't want these two to be too long. I won't go any longer than an hour and a half on this particular live stream because no one's going to watch an hour and a half of this to find out how to get the seeds. But you just jump in and pick the part you need to know on my live streams. It's helpful. It's helpful for anybody who's watching it if you didn't come and join me on it. But if you got any questions, you can shoot that too, either in the comments after rewatching it or right here if you got any questions. But I think I simplified it enough that you get the idea of where the seeds are all coming from. Does anybody have any questions on this or to do with the hollyhock seeds? Now you know what they look like, where to find them, when they're ready to kind of be picked. And like I said, I'll keep coming back to this, separating the best seeds, and then I throw out the little ones that are too small. I do this a couple times. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, instructions should be. I'm thinking of doing this. I'm either going to redo these later, uh, Paul, or what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to upload this video and I'm going to take the best parts of it, shrink it down, put it with music, and redo them. How does that sound? Yeah, I agree with you. But what I'm going to test some, and it was I'm going to give Mike said to do that a while back, and I'm really thinking I want to do that. That I will take after I'm done in the fall. I'll take one by one video and release it as one long live stream, and I'll re-release it as a video and shorten it down. Like the best parts where I actually show you in the beginning where to find. We can cut it down. We can cut it down. We can do voiceover. We can just type in. I can make it into the video. Normally, my video garden videos, I don't talk, so I can take this all apart, type in the stages of it, put it with music, and turn it into a way shorter video than an hour live stream. What do you think of that, Paul? I think that's what I want to do with all of the live streams I'm doing right now, to redo them as a video after. Hey, hello, hanging with Mr. J. Hi, doll. Yes, it's good. Okay. Well, I hope you guys watch it again, but I will put it into a better form. Like I said, I will cut it down. I have to upload the video, and then I have to cut it down in an editing program, cut everything off, like this part where I'm talking too long. I'll cut it all off. I'll cut basically where I show the plants, what I've talked to in the beginning, and get it down to a lot shorter. How long, you guys, how long would you think that would be a good amount of time? Most of my videos are almost on the shorter side. How long? Well, that's for you, Paul, because I don't know if you watch my videos or not, but how long do you think, how many minutes do you think a video like an instructional video for finding seeds should be? You guys, it's all up, like you guys give me help. Normally we cut down to a video, maybe 5 minutes. I think my normal ones are 5 minutes. We bring it down to this one's going to be probably have to be a little longer. But what do you think? 2 minutes is too short. You're you're telling me 2 minutes, Mike? Your videos are 20, 30 minutes. 2 minutes. Mike tells me cut it down to 2 minutes when he has his videos are like 20 minutes long, 5 to 10. So 10. All right. 10 minutes you're giving me at the most. Good luck. I'm not going to go to 2 minutes. No, Mike, but 5 to 10. Maybe, yeah, I probably could cut it down to 5 to 10. What do you think, Mike? Now be serious. 5 to 10 sound good? Like 10 minutes at the most. That's not long. 10 minutes isn't very long. Most videos are like 20 minutes I've ever watched. But you think 10 is good, 5 to 10. I think that, yeah, 5 at the most. These are funny. 5 at the most. Well, we'll see what I can do. I mean, that's a lot of clipping, buddy. It's a lot of clipping, but yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna only do the main parts if I do a video, and then you guys leave a comment to say what you think. That would be great. So I'll experiment with it. I started listening to an audiobook. It's 10 hours or 10 hours. Wow. So hanging with Mr. J. Thank you, buddy. I really happy Saturday to you. Thank you for coming. I know you're like you come in and you just hang out and help channels, and I love having you. So thank you so much. Yeah, what does it take to pull C's real sexy? Like, you're so funny. uh, I don't know, but I'm gonna try it. I think this will be the. You had said that a long time ago, and I don't see. I don't pull when it's not my idea. I kind of give credit. So you had said that a long time ago. Real sexy. Yeah. See what happens. I'll try to switch it to a shorter form. Right now, you're getting live streams, and then I'll go back to them in the fall or whenever I'm not busy, and I'll go re-edit them and bring them to shorter videos. And you'll see it because I'll kind of swap them out. I'll come back and swap each video live stream out with the shorter video. And I'll just take these ones off my playlist. And I'll leave them out there, but take them off my playlist, and I'll just I'll replace the one with um, the actual video. Yeah, I'm just not interested in gardens now. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. You're still our friend, Paul, and you can still come. It's still helpful. It's all good. It's all good, Paul. I still like you as my friend. Huh. Well, I didn't find any more. I was outside, and I can't. Maybe I want to show you that one too, though, but I can't do it. My last video was over 15 minutes, so you could work with that. Work within that range. My last video was yeah, so you can work within that range. The whole point is 15 minutes. You have to look at. You might have did 15 minutes. Did everybody watch the whole thing? That's kind of like what we're talking about, Mr. J. If you do a video and the main audience doesn't watch the whole thing, 15 minutes might be a little long. That's what we're kind of talking about. That waste of time. Your possums eat any veggies I would grow. Well, what if you put them in raised beds? They eat it because it's on the ground, but I don't think, can possums climb on a raised bed if you put it high enough? That's what I'm going to say. But I take your thank you for your advice, Mr. J. That is good. I just know that to keep people interested, you can't do a video too long or they won't watch the whole thing. Well, they live in the roof. Oh, well, that's not good. Yeah, but I figured you can. Yeah, that's good. I appreciate the advice. I'm hoping people watch it for 10 minutes. That's what I'm going to say. So that would be helpful. Anyways, guys, Now that we chatted enough, and I'm going to have to cut this down, 1 hour live stream down to 5 minutes or 10. I got a lot of cutting. Yeah, that's true, Mike. So we are lucky to keep the interest for 3 minutes. That hurts your channel. Only your friends watch the whole video, unless it's somebody finds your stuff very interesting. Will they watch? Their attention span will not stay for the whole time. That's what I noticed. If you go and look at your video and they tell you in the back in Creative Studios or whatever. It's not Creative Studios, but whatever it's called. What is it called? What's the back of the house called again? Let me see. Not Creative Studios anymore. Let's see. I'm gonna find it right now. Can you see that on the TV, Mike? When I change, you can't see what I put on the computer, can you? Maybe you can. I never thought about that. I just want to get that, and then I'm going to get out of here. What is it called? Let's see. The dashboard. What's it called? I don't know. Whatever the back of the house is called now. It's not Creative Studios. It's called Studio. I guess it's Studio. Studio. YouTube Studio. Yeah, YouTube Studio. Well, anyways, guys, thank you, guys. Be safe. Love you. I'm gonna let you go. I will see you. Well, if anybody joins me on the other channel, you know I'm coming on probably tonight. But for this channel, I won't be back till tomorrow sometime, and I will be definitely showing you how to do the next set of seeds. Yeah, I just want to let you have time to say goodbye to each other because I'm signing off, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you for coming. David 2010, a special shout out for you for looking out for me, and you too, Kathleen. Thank you for yesterday. You guys, Mike, don't work too hard. That's what I'm going to tell you. The last video was 25 minutes. That's pushing it. Using Lamp Lady shopping at Goodwill store. The latest video, 25 minutes. Yeah, I have another channel there, Mr. J. If you want to join me, it's a cook. Do you like cooking? If you like cooking, go check it out. You don't have to go. My other channel is Nana's Cooking Craft Corner. If you want to go ahead, check it out. And that's the other channel I do. I do cooking and crafting on the other channel. This is my garden channel. Are you cutting your son's hair? Oh, cool. Cool. Love you guys. Peace. That's a peace. And bye-bye, guys. See you later.